Hey y'all, how are you guys doing this evening? I'm doing great, and I got a topic to talk about tonight. And my topic is I'm going to read it verbatim, actually, what I wrote. Is fast money the best money? And what are we teaching our kids? That's what I want to talk about. I have a Facebook friend, and she's a mother of three. She's a single mother now because the father of her children, um, he made the money to take care of his family the fast way. So one day he was minding his business, so he thought, and he had one of his children in the car with him, and the police got behind him and he took him on a high speed chase. He had a warrant. He knew he was wanted, but he was still trying to spend time with his kids, and he was still trying to make ends meet for his family. And that was a very traumatizing ordeal for her child that was in the car, and it was a traumatizing ordeal for her as a mother, because you get a phone call like that and police is chasing me and the baby in the car, and I'm wanted. You know I'm wanted. I know I'm wanted. And when you run his name isn't good, because he's a criminal, career criminal. So now, fast forward to today, we get well, wait, before we go to today, we get the child out of the car, we get him, he goes to jail, the child gets back into mom's custody, you know, she gets through that. So now, we fast forward to today. Now, like what these kids are actually going through. This man has been in their life from the day that they breathed air for the first time. He's been there. Yeah, he was in jail, here and there, but it's never been a stint this long. And it was never at a time that they were coherent to understand that daddy is gone. Now they're at an age to where they're doing things, they're learning things, and they're missing dad. And now she has to be two people in one. Try to take care of her family, provide for her family, be a mother and a father to her children. Her parents are of age, so she has to try to be there for them, not only, and be there for herself mentally as well. And this is what she wrote. The streets definitely is not where it's at. Yeah, the money may be good and come quick, but major consequences come behind it. It's a hurting feeling to know my kids gotta be raised without their father for a while. They're still young and don't understand it completely. They still think their dad is coming home soon. My son play his game and learn a new trick. The first thing he says he want to show his daddy. My daughter lost her tooth the other day. First thing she wanted to do was call her dad and show him, but she can't. I can't feel those empty pieces they be feeling for their dad. I try my best to, but I can't. Nobody's going to love them how their dad did. He always showed them that he loved them to death and spoiled them to death. Nobody's going to walk in the shoe store and buy them the whole wall. Nobody's going to pick them up from school early and take them on an ice cream date like their dad did. Nobody's going to show them so much love and put in the time with them how he did besides me. He's going to miss first days of school, sports, and everything else that's going to come along these years. And it's really hurting them at the end of the day. I know time heals all wounds, but damn. I just pray every single day that I raise and mold my boy to be a real man. It's more ways to provide for your family, kids, and self than being in the streets. Because nobody in these streets love nobody. My kids aren't the first and they aren't going to be the last. And every child needs their parents. I hurt for my kids, and I showered them with love to try to fill the space. And it ain't like he got a life sentence, but so much time is going to be missed. Now, just to think about that and to walk a mile in her shoes, that used to be my life, you know? And I know exactly what these children are going through. I know what she's going through as a mother because I raised my children without their father in the household, without their father being my help, my backbone, my strength, you know? So I know what she's going through. But as a man, can you guys like give it a break and maybe learn a trade? Maybe go and try to figure out ways or find other ways to make money to provide for your family besides the fast money. Let's leave that fast money to the guys that doesn't really have any commitments or responsibilities or things of that nature. If there so has to be a fast money way of living. Let's leave that for those people. But when you have children, it's time out for that. You know, I think as a whole, I don't think a lot of people think like that. They think about, oh, I got to get this shoe for my baby. Oh, I got to do this for my baby. Oh, I got to do that for my child. But at the end of the day, the time that you spend is way more valuable than those Jordans will ever be, than that necklace will ever be, than you taking a picture and posting it on social media with your baby dappered in Gucci, Prada, or whatever from head to toe. You know, it'll be more substantial for those children. It'll be more mentally helpful for those children in the long run, now and later. It'll be better for the children to just basically have you there. Sometimes it's not always about money. Yes, a man is supposed to provide, but at what cost? What cost? What are you willing to give up to be able to say that you're a provider? Are your children really going to respect you when they turn 18 and you're not there because you wanted to be a fast provider? Are they going to judge you? Are they going to blame you? Are they going to resent you? And I can answer yes, 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 and yes. They are. Because I did for a long time. Took me a long time. And I would say it was AD. When AD meaning after death. Before I let it go. So yes, children do. Children harbor those feelings. Children allow those emotions to eat them up. That could be why so many people are wanting to have guns, and instead of fighting like we used to do, they'll rather shoot their problems away. Not realizing this isn't a game, this is real life. So once you shoot them, they're gone. They're dead forever. Not worrying about who you're hurting, how many people you're damaging by doing this, you know? I don't know, I just think that it's sad that people aren't thinking about the little people. The little people have feelings too, y'all. They little and they supposed to sit over there and be seen and not heard, but they still have feelings. They're still humans. They're still people. We can't just give up on them by just because we want to dress in all this fashionable stuff and we want to be like the Joneses and we want to be this, versus us getting a trade so that we can be here for our children, versus us learning something else other than hustling on the corner with some sort of illegal substance and hurt our children and hurt our future. I don't know. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Listen to it in its entirety. My YouTube is listed. My Cash App is listed. I'm growing. I'm learning. I'm starting. It's a new journey. I'm not talking junk today, but I'm still on what I said yesterday. I'm still what I mean, what I say. About them BBLs and that baby hair and them lace fronts. They got to go. But honestly, y'all, Guys, men, what are we doing? What are we doing? Can we pull our pants up and put a belt on and learn a trade? You might not even have to put a belt on, because a lot of plumbers, they have their pants hanging down with their butt crack showing. So, you know, you ain't even got to put a belt on. But it's other stuff. Like, y'all, we can make money other ways. People are buying houses that aren't in the best of condition, and they need somebody to repair it and fix it. You can learn that trade. Like, you can get your CDLs. You can, it's a lot of stuff we can do to make good money, that we ain't got to be out there selling dope and taking ourselves away from our children, or robbing, or whatever it is that you're doing that's going to take you away from them babies. Them babies need you. It's an old saying that says mama's baby's daddy maybe, but no, that's daddy's baby too. You know, daddy need to be there too. These kids, they love you. It ain't nothing you can say about a daddy to a child. I don't care how many times the daddy done been there. That child gonna love their daddy, you know? Like, we need y'all, man. We need y'all to stand in y'all masculinity. We need y'all to provide. We need y'all to protect. We need y'all to be here. Like, we need y'all to get it together and be men, because that's what we like. Yeah, we do. All right, y'all. Penelope Smith is out. I'll be back tomorrow to talk to y'all about some more juice. Tomorrow Friday, so might be like a Freaky Friday or something. I don't know. I might